Okay, so in this video, we're going to look at quadratic function graphs. Okay, so quadratic function graphs come in paper 1 mathematics. Okay, it can be GCE or school certificate, but it's paper 1 mathematics. All right, and the question that we're going to use today to explain this part is it came in 2018 school certificate exam. All right, so the way they bring graphs or function questions is that sometimes they're going to draw the graph for you. Maybe in the question they ask you to find the maximum value of y, the turning point, and anything else. And sometimes they've only given you statements, then from that statement they're asking you to draw the graph, then maybe find the value of the turning point, and as well as maybe the maximum value of y. Okay, so the question that we're going to use reads, you say the diagram below shows a sketch of a graph which meets the x-axis at -4 and +2. So the graph meets the x-axis at -4 and +2 as it is seen right there. Then the first question says find the equation of the graph. Okay, so we have been told to say the graph or the curve, it meets the x-axis at -4, meaning x is equals to -4 and x is also equals to +2. So it meets the x-axis at these 2 points, -4 and +2 right there. All right, so we need to ask ourselves a question to say, what did they do for them to arrive at this answer? It's simple. This was just in this manner. That was like that. -2 is equals to 0. Then you say x is equals to -4. Then x is equals to +2. That is what they did there. So we need to expand this. X by x, we are going to have x squared. Then x by -2, we are going to have -2x. Then 4 by x there, +4 by x, we are going to have +4x. Then +4 by -2, we are going to have -8. Okay, so what we are going to have is x to the power 2 plus 2x minus 8. So let me just write it properly there. We have x squared plus 2x minus 8. This is equated to y. So now this is the equation of the curve. If you factorize this, you're still going to arrive at that answer. All right, so that's the equation of the curve. Let me just say equation of the curve or the graph, in other words. Yeah, so of course this is the first question. Then the second question, we are being asked to find the coordinates of the turning point. So there are two ways in which you can find the coordinates of the turning point. There is a way in which you use the comprehensive formula that gives you the value of x and the value of y at once, and another one where you only find the value of x, then get that value of x and replace it in the main equation, then it's going to give you the value of y. So this is the formula that is used. Say TP, meaning turning point, is equals to, we say -b over 2a comma 4ac minus b squared divided by 4a, like that. So now remember, this format is more like we say this is let me just try to use blue ink. We say this is a and this is b and this is c, meaning a is 1, b is 2, c is -8. All right, so we start replacing in the formula that we have there. 2 is positive, so hence it's going to be 2 right there, divided by 2 times 1. Remember, a is 1, we say common. So, and keep in mind, this right here is the value of x, and this right here is the value of y. we have that. So we are going to have 4 times 1 times c, which is negative 8, minus 2 squared, which is b. Okay, divide by 4 times 1. So what you're going to have here is going to have negative 1, comma, this is 4 by 1 is 4. 4 times negative 8, what you're going to have is negative 32. Negative 32 minus minus 4 there, divide by 4. Okay, so what you're going to have as the answer is going to be negative 1. This and this are going to give us negative 36. Okay, then 4 into negative 36, you're going to get 4 into negative 6, we're going to get negative 9 right there. So now that's the value, that's the turning point. All right. Okay, so right there, remember the turning point that we found was okay, that is negative 1 comma 9. Negative 1 is the value of x, negative 9 is the value of y. So it's more like the turning point that you're talking about is the point that is right there. So you're looking at the coordinates at this point and right there, so of which it makes sense to say here is negative 1 and here is negative 9. Then the value of y that we have, if you are asked to say find the maximum value of y, the maximum value of y that you're going to find, that you're going to look for, is found on this point, of which it's negative 8 according to this, because when you're finding the maximum value of y, just take x to be 0, meaning when you replace with 0 where there's x in the equation there, what you're going to have is negative 8, which is right there. So that's how we go about solving that question. Yes, thank you.